Assalamualaikum to Dr. Hassan, my dear lecturer. Let me briefly introduce myself. My name is Aisha Nazura binti Yazid as the first presenter from Group 1. I am delighted to present the first 3 journals out of 20 journals that we have chosen to complete the group assignment. For the first journal titled Fostering Employee Promotive Voice in Hospitality, the Impact of Responsible Leadership, the journal analyzed that responsible leadership is crucial in fostering employee voice by the hospitality industry by addressing employee silence. For hospitality industry, it offers valuable theoretical and practical knowledge for improved employee voice, guest satisfaction, and organizational performance. From that, what can be recommended is other stakeholders should incorporating for giving any perspective for a more comprehensive understanding its impacts. In conclusion, responsible leadership in hospitality industry involves ethical decision making, stakeholders consideration, promoting constructive suggestions, and replenishing relational energy. Second journal titled A Conceptual Replication of Ambidextrous Leadership Theory, an experimental approach analyzed on leaders should go on fostering pull, exploration, and exploitation, which is opening and closing behaviors to boost innovation. This is because the leaders deserve further exploration and application due its rigorous approach by focus on a critical issue and potential for both theoretical and practical gains. For recommendation, management should explore ambidextrous leadership impact, capture stakeholders' views, and also identify boundary conditions. Thus, the ambidextrous leadership theory is challenged through rigorous experiments. Journal, which is the power of role models in a team, the impact of lead entrepreneurial digital leadership on digital entrepreneurial success, analyze digital leadership, group dynamics, technology absorption, innovation, and leader group prototypicality. This is because successful role models positively impact entrepreneurial intentions, while distance between audience and the role model has a moderating effect. For recommendation, it should explore a wider range of outcomes associated with digital leadership, such as employee satisfaction, organizational culture, or long-term sustainability. In conclusion, the role of digital leadership in lead entrepreneur success, highlighting the direct and indirect effects of technology absorption and innovation. That's all from my part. I will pass the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, alright. My name is Aizul Izwan bin Kamaruddin. My metric number B0620101214. So I will continue the presentation. For my part is I will continue about the article review. So first, about the first article is a systematic review of various leadership theories. So this article is focus was on the trait of the leader. Later it changed to the behavior and then situations. It was found that a single style of leadership cannot be proved successful in every situation. So the effect of the various leadership style on the various dimensions of the behavior followers can be studied from this research. So next is about the development of leadership mindset skill. So for this article is suggested thinking of a leadership growth mindset in terms of the 3 components could be useful in helping leadership trainees appreciate that the skills can be learned. So the validity of the LMS improvability and predictability sub-skill was weaker and thus warrant further evaluation in future studies. And so next, last article is good, bad, and ugly leadership pattern implication for followers, work-related, and context-free outcomes. So for this article is about how we disrupt the leadership patterns relate to the various facets of psychological well-being. So for future research about this article is could leverage person-centered analytic to examine how these latent profiles alter or change the strength of non-leadership process models. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. My name is Balkis binti Ismail. My metric number B0620104669. So today I'm going to review 3 articles. So for the first one is determining the hierarchical structure of nature of servant leadership. This research addresses the challenge of understanding servant leadership structure by uncovering two main branches: followers orientation and community orientation. For justification, the study fills a gap in understanding servant leadership, offering valuable insight for future research and potential benefits for leadership development in organization. For recommendation, future research should explore strategies for developing servant leadership within the identified hierarchical structure, particularly concerning community orientation. And for the conclusion, the study unveils a new hierarchical structure in servant leadership, emphasizing its two main branches, followers orientation and community orientation, providing crucial insight for future studies. Okay, so we move to the next article, which is the relationship between authentic leadership and followers' commitment to organizational change in the manufacturing industry. This passage explores how authentic leadership influences employees' commitment to organizational change, highlighting a need for more study in this area due to its complexity. For justification, this research is important because it sheds light on how authentic leadership affects commitment to change, especially in manufacturing, benefiting organizations seeking improved performance. For recommendation, future research should explore additional factors impacting the relationship between authentic leadership and change commitment, considering gender as a potential moderating variable. And for last conclusion, this study reveals that authentic leadership cultivates a supportive environment for positive engagement with change among employees in the manufacturing industry. Last but not least is the relationship between transformational leadership and follower organizational citizenship behavior in the public procurement industry. Transformational leadership positively affects follower behavior in public organizations, especially in diverse settings, fostering acceptance and celebration among followers. For justification, Lockbaum research on this relationship fills a crucial knowledge gap, potentially improving public service and trust in government through enhanced leadership and procurement practice. For recommendation, future studies should ensure meeting survey requirements for credibility while exploring different dimensions of transformational leadership. And the conclusions, Lockbaum study shows how transformational leadership promotes positive behavior in diverse public settings, aiming to bridge gaps and create inclusive work environments, offering potential benefits for public service and trust in government.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Arianul Adi Pemikin Ramlan, metric number B0620101170. I will present about two journals that I've chose for this assignment. Without further ado, the first journal is The Impact of Knowledge-Oriented Leadership on Innovation Performance with E-Based Knowledge Management System as Mediating Variable. It has been analyzed that the study examines the impact of knowledge-oriented leadership, KOL, on knowledge management procedures and infrastructure. This information is beneficial for business promoting innovation. It also justified as it offered an in-depth comprehension of the intricate interactions that exist between the knowledge of oriented management, information system, and performance in innovation. Next, this study suggests future research on pathways from improving innovation performance in business, focusing on enhancing technological, cultural, and structural infrastructure. To be concluded, ethical leadership is crucial for organizational success, but research on its impact on employee innovation is still in its early stage. Next, the second topic chosen is the impact of ethical leadership on employees' innovative behavior, the mediating role of organizational commitment. The study found a positive correlation between ethical leadership and employee innovative behavior, with organizational commitment acting as a partial mediator, suggesting that ethical leadership promotes innovative behavior. By analyzing commitment's mediating function in the connection between moral leadership and creative behavior, this study helps close the discrepancy. It has been recommended for future research should explore the mediating impact of variables like person job fit, person organizational climate, organizational support, and leader member exchange on leadership style and employee outcome. In summary, the study underscored the significance of ethical leadership in successful organization, but further research is needed to understand the mediating influence of other factors. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kovarsan, son of Nigerian. My metric number is B0620104668. Now I'm going to present about the journal that I choose. The first journal I choose is Authentic Leadership and Followers Outcome, a multi-dimensional view. So the analysis of this journal is the study emphasizes team dynamics in fostering innovation, contrasting previous studies that focus on individual creativity and single level analysis. Then followed by the justification of this journal is a multi-level research of 196 South Korean employees. And the next recommendation of this journal is the research advises examining boundary conditions and others. And the conclusion for this journal is the study concludes the psychological safety in teams and maximize creativity. So the next journal is transformational leadership and creativity, the role of psychological safety and shared vision. So the analysis of this journal is leadership style improve job engagement and high leader trust boost it, according to empirical validation with 242 university staffs. So next, the justification of this journal is the study's strong theoretical foundation in social exchange theory, servant leadership, and leader-member exchange theory supports the finding that leadership style, trust, and work engagement are linked. So the conclusion for this journal is, in conclusion, the research on the complex relationship between leadership style, trust, and work engagement advance our theoretical understanding and as practical implication for organizations seeking to build long-term employee engagement through positive leadership and trust. So next, the last journal is Servant Leadership and Employee Work Engagement, investigating the mediating role of leader-member exchange and the moderating role of trust in leadership. So analysis of the research show the ethical leadership and staff creativity are positively correlated with organizational commitment acting as a mediator. So the conclusion of this journal is the study concludes that ethical leadership promotes employee innovation and that organization should optimize leadership strategies by knowing and using multiple mediating routes. Thank you. That's all for me.
Hi, my name is Isan Agnes Menderousli and my matrix number is B0600010052. Next, I will present 3 more article review. First, the article entitled Element of Perceived Good Physician Leadership and their relation to leadership theory. Identify key elements of good physician leadership, including trust, fairness, empathy, social skills, two-way communication, regular feedback, collegial respect, emotional intelligence, and good manner. It also highlights that physician leadership is a multi-dimensional setting where former leader, lead, and physician co-lives have informal leadership roles on their hierarchy level. The study findings can inform the development of leadership programs and improve the quality of physician leadership. Next, the article entitled R&D Leadership Styles and Behavior. A review and research agenda is based on the review of 60 articles and identify 3 main themes. First, the influence of leadership styles, R&D leader behavior, and R&D leader human capital. It emphasizes the unique challenges of developing R&D leaders, including the needs for technical expertise, strong planning and project management skills, and the impact of development and training. The article also calls for the further research to develop leadership theories, models, and frameworks tailored to the specific context of R&D settings. Lastly, the article entitled Effectiveness of Online Self-Leadership Training on Leader Self-Leadership Skills and Recovery Experiences examines the impact of online self-leadership training (OSLT) on leader self-leadership skills and recovery experiences. A non-randomized control trial was conducted with 2 conditions. First, a standardized 7-week OSLT and a control group without any intervention. Participants completed standardized questionnaire measuring self-reported self-leadership skills, recovery experiences, and leader-member exchange relationship. The study found that OSLT lead to improvement of behavior-focused strategy, natural reward strategy, and constructive cognitive pattern strategy, increased mental and psychological well-being, and reduce the stress. Additionally, OSLT enhance the quality of relations between leader and team members. This research supports the effectiveness of online self-leadership training as a valuable tool for enhancing leadership skills and well-being in the workplace. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. Today I want to talk about my part in article review, which is Ethic and Effectiveness, the Nature of Good Leadership. The capacity of leader to uphold core moral principles like justice, compassion, and respect for others is known as ethical leadership. For a true understanding of ethics and efficiency in leadership, each of us must place our ear to the historical record and pay close attention to the tale of human hopes. Next is leadership and its influence in organization. It is generally acknowledged that a leader in an organization should possess the ability to inspire their team to collaborate voluntarily in order to accomplish shared objectives. Lastly is analysis of leader effectiveness in organization and knowledge sharing on employees. It is important to truthfully investigate and develop theoretical framework for the effectiveness of leader and information sharing behavior. Examine the long-term effects on organization performance of imparting knowledge and leader effectiveness. So that's all from me.